What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Off the Bench. Of course, I'm DeMarcus.
And I'm Ty.
Hey, man, Ty, so how was your day today? I said we in 2023. 2023. Second episode in 2023.
It don't feel like it's...
It don't, bro.
Like another day.
I feel like another day, like, because I'm sitting at home last night and it came in and I'm like, oh, it's 20... I don't know about you, but I don't never feel like I'm in the new year to like summertime.
I don't feel like it until I have to write it on paper.
Yeah, exactly. You write the date. You got to write the date.
2026. But like, God damn.
Yeah. We are in 2023. Yeah. So I don't never, like I said, it don't never feel like, because it's like it feel like another day. But like you, I don't, until I have to write it down, or I go on my computer or I go on my phone and I keep constantly seeing it. It's like, oh, okay, it is a new year. So, but I'm glad, like I said, it was a good coming in, just relaxed, chilled out, you know. So, all right, man. So let's get right to these topics, because we got a lot on the plate that I think gonna be good for today. First one, AD hurt again.
Not surprised
at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them things where, you know, he was balling, he was doing pretty good. Well, not pretty good, but he was having a great season.
Yeah.
And
stat wise,
yeah. And then you see
he had about 8-9 games where he went on a little fury.
I think that's when LeBron wasn't really playing.
Yeah, LeBron wasn't playing. Just like LeBron going crazy because he ain't playing.
Yeah, but you know, it's like one of the things where as soon as he hit the ground, the Laker fans like, you know,
So I gotta ask you a question, because I had a couple people try to, you know, debate me on would you pick AD or would you pick Jokic?
Jokic.
100%.
Jokic.
Like it ain't even a discussion.
Easy.
They were
I think Jokic make everybody else around him, not just him.
Exactly. I say if you put Jokic on the Lakers, are the Lakers as bad as they are?
No.
Absolutely not. You put AD on Denver Nuggets, are they number 2 in the West?
No.
They're like, well, what a healthy AD? I said you could take a healthy AD whenever that was. That was in New Orleans the last time he was healthy.
Because Jokic is like a point forward.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He the only person in the league, like you say, 40 points, 27 rebounds.
Yeah.
And then, like you say,
that the other day.
Best passing
big man
in the league.
Yeah.
I thought Vlade Divac was the best passing big man I ever seen. Yeah. But I feel like he's that close to Vlade. He's that close.
I took Vlade to me.
You think so?
I don't really remember Vlade until he got to Sacramento.
Yeah.
And then he kind of was on his tail end of his career.
His career, yeah. But I just think when you look at that time with him, Mike Bibby, Chris Webber, Peja Stojakovic, and all them, he was dropping dimes. Yeah. Because he wasn't there with Jason Williams. Jason Williams was before him. Yeah. But yeah, I always thought he was one of the best passing big men, but now Jokic is definitely up there with me.
Yeah.
All right, so like I say, with AD being hurt, it don't matter.
No, it don't.
Lakers ain't going nowhere anyway. But I'm just like, bro, I'm just tired of seeing this man hurt, and everybody keep giving that same excuse. Well, healthy, he's the best big man in the league. It's like, bro, at some point, we got to quit giving him all this credit for being so great when he cannot stay on the floor. Yeah.
Has he ever played a full season?
I would say his last full season I had to look it up, but it's probably been when he was in New Orleans.
Okay.
He played probably at least 70-some games in New Orleans. Yeah. Matter of fact, that year, him and DeMarcus Cousins played together.
Oh, okay.
Because DeMarcus Cousins tore his Achilles that following year.
Yeah.
So I would say probably that year prior, him and DeMarcus Cousins playing together, he probably played a full season then.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm not surprised. As Lakers fans, do you trade him?
Who you gonna trade him to? Who wants him? He's damaged goods. Who wants him?
He's still not even 30.
That's true. No. I mean, I think somebody would go, would get him. Yeah. But who do you trade him to that wants to take a risk, with him?
I don't know. I mean, because after LeBron leaves in 2 to 3 years, he's your guy.
Yeah.
Centered around nobody else, because they don't have a first round pick until when? 2030?
Yeah, 2030.
2027, I think.
Something like that when they did their first round pick. Rest of them right now is basically second round. Yeah, that's it.
You banking on AD and LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the COVID year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like I said, you can't expect LeBron at 38, 39, 40 years old to still be doing what he's doing right now. Yeah. The whole point of him coming to Lakers was to play with AD and allow AD to be the alpha dog. And then I just kind of
still hasn't happened.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm like. You at some point they got to give up on him and just be like, okay, you just ain't gonna get a job done. Mm-hmm. Because I don't understand how he's not investing so much money into his body to protect himself, because it's always a knee, an ankle, foot. Is always something that's like, man, you should be a lot better with those things than you are. So, all right, let's go to Brooklyn, man. So Brooklyn Nets. Are they a contender?
Contender. I love
it. In the East or for the championship?
Everything.
Really?
I love it.
I love it too. I love everything I see what they're doing. KD going stupid.
Yeah.
Kyrie, all right, y'all cancel me. Now I'm just hooping now. Yeah. I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. I'm just hooping. Ben Simmons
giving you what he gives you.
And then what's his name? Last name Warren.
TJ Warren.
TJ Warren. Balling.
O'Neal.
Yep. Balling.
Yep.
Claxton balling.
Yep.
So I love everything I see. They have like a almost 12 game winning streak, ain't it?
Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, they ain't beat a lot of teams in this run.
Atlanta.
Yep. I want to say beat Atlanta twice, didn't they?
I think so.
They beat them twice.
They won at home.
Yep. Yeah. So I was say I think Brooklyn definitely are contenders because I want to say they third or fourth in the East right now.
Yeah, they beat the Pacers without KD and Kyrie Irving too.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
That's bad for the Pacers.
In Indiana.
That's bad for the Pacers. Yeah, that's real bad for them. But yeah, I think Brooklyn it definitely contenders. All right, so let's jump into a little bit of this or that. Mm-hmm. So you got KG. We're still in NBA now. But we going to to the old school players. So you got KG or Duncan. Which one are you picking?
Or Tim Duncan?
Yeah,
Tim Duncan.
Okay.
Mr. Fundamental.
Who would be tougher to guard?
I don't know. I hear a lot of people on other sports podcasts talk about guarding Tim Duncan. Say he was like a silent killer.
Yeah.
I think KG even said he'll be like, do a move like, good job, big fella. Like small stuff like that. It's just like you don't see Tim Duncan. They say never really show no emotion, nothing like that. Yeah. But it was just that subtle stuff that would get under people's skin. So I don't know. I mean, I would say Tim Duncan is the number one power forward ever really to touch the basketball. Yeah,
I would go Tim Duncan over KD too, and then of course Tim Duncan is much more tougher to guard because
he was 7 foot.
You know what I'm saying? 7 foot tall,
bank shot,
and then like just his ability to find different angles, and then when he in the latter part of his career when he had the knee problem, before that he was dunking all over people.
Yeah.
So just his game, his evolution of his game, I just think he was tough. I saw a video where they was talking about, when you guard KG, you can get him out his game.
Yeah.
Because you can talk trash to him, get him all riled up, and you can kind of push him off his spot.
Yeah.
Because how he play. But with Tim Duncan, you could never push him off his spot.
You can get into him. That's what
you could never get into him. You could never get him rattled enough to where he don't get to the spot he need to bank it off the glass every single time.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Tim Duncan over KG.
Tim Duncan, all right.
I'm KG was good. I understand, Minnesota time and stuff like that. But KG, he's top 5 power forwards. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't say he's like 1 or 2 in my book.
No, I mean, he's up there. But like I said, I Duncan's number 1 for sure. Yeah. But yeah, he's up there.
Yeah.
All right, so this one here. I was thinking about it. NBA players, right? Uh-huh. Do you think their manhood gets challenged in the league?
I don't think so. Unless you get dunked on.
Okay,
that's a different story.
Okay,
you get dunked on, it's just like, that's something that's gonna.
And I also was thinking when I came up with this question, I was thinking about like just the way players get treated, whether it's by coaches or like how they talk to them sometimes. You see these arguments that happen.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a challenging of manhood? Because I know, of course, we're getting dunked on. It's like that's just part of the game.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because at the end of the day, you're a millionaire. Somebody yelling at you or trying to make you better is coaching.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really see Pop yelling at nobody. You don't see Curry yelling at nobody.
Yeah.
Like that. The 2 greatest coaches that are in the game right now.
Yeah.
But, I don't think so.
Okay.
But it's also teaching.
Yeah. More so than anything.
Because a lot of people they don't teach basketball at the higher level. You should already have it.
You should already know the basics, and then of course on that level you've been playing. Either you played at college or you've been playing the NBA for a little while. So I shouldn't really have to, like you said, coach you up. Yeah. You should know how to do these things.
Yeah.
It should just be second nature to you.
I think that's like a lot of people say that's the reason why Nick Saban flopped in the NFL.
Yeah.
Was because how he talked to his players when he was with the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go up there and talk to millionaires like that.
Well, not just that, but you're talking about grown men. These are kids you're talking to in college. Yeah. So they kind of bow down to what you say. Yeah. Like I said, when you go to the NFL and I make more money than you and I've been in this league longer than you and I'm a man as well.
Oh, no, you're not
going to talk to me any kind of way.
First of all, ain't nobody finna talk to me crazy.
Yes.
I don't care who we are. I've had that spout before anyway. So I'm a man first before I'm anything else.
Yep. So you got to understand, if you want the best results from me, talk to me right.
Yeah.
So let's go here. What teams in the NBA right now don't have superstars?
I was thinking about that. Houston. It's gonna be those lower tier teams.
You think so?
Yeah, I think everybody at the top pretty much has a star.
Okay.
Utah, they're at the top, but I think they're gonna fall off at the second.
You don't think? I don't think they got some stars, but they don't have no superstars right now. What's his name? Larry.
For who?
For Utah. What's the kid name? Larry Markin.
Oh, Larry Markin. No, he's not a superstar.
No, I'm saying he's a star though.
No, I think he's.
You don't think he's a star?
They just they're like a bunch of role players.
Okay. I feel like on that team though, he stepped into a star role on that team.
Oh yeah, you have. I mean, he was drafted to be that.
That's what I'm saying. So I think on that team, he has stepped in position to be their star that they're trying to groom for the future. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think too, all of your lower tier teams, Detroit, who else? Indiana.
Oh, I don't know.
Indiana got a superstar?
I don't think he got a superstar, but they got a nice guy. Thabo.
Who?
Thabo.
Sabonis?
No.
Thabo.
I can't think his name, but yeah. He had 40 against Miami.
Yeah, I think he's a star in the making. I don't think he is a superstar though.
Now, yeah.
I think he's a star in the making.
He can be an all-star.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's definitely a star. But when you talk about superstar, we talking about KD, LeBron.
So, what about Miami?
That Jimmy's a star, but he's not a superstar.
Okay, that's not team.
Bam, Alabama. Bam is a star, not a superstar.
Okay.
Charlotte don't have a superstar.
Not Ball.
Ball's not a superstar. He's a star. He's not a superstar.
Oh.
Because I feel like superstars, like I say, of course they're top in their division, and then they are a championship caliber. That player makes them a championship caliber.
So what do you think Trae Young is then?
Trae Young not a superstar.
Oh,
Trae Young he's a star.
Okay.
Dame Lillard superstar.
Yeah, for sure.
Kyrie Irving superstar. KD superstar.
Now I'm bouncing around thinking about all these teams now.
Embiid superstar.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jokic superstar.
James Harden
star.
Wow.
Yeah. He fell off, bro. He's not the same player no more, which is okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it. He's better. He's a better.
I gotta go before you. Okay. Keep going.
So for that team, he's being what he needs to be for that team.
Okay.
So because he had to step into that role, Embiid is a superstar, and he's just a star next to Embiid.
Okay. What about Shai?
Superstar.
Okay. No, not Josh. Shai.
Yes. Yeah. Superstar. He's shown me enough. He's shown me enough. Josh, superstar.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say there's a lot of teams in the league that, I even think, Donovan Mitchell being in Cleveland has made him a superstar now.
You don't think he was in Utah?
No.
Why not?
I don't think he was a superstar in Utah. I think because of with Ingles and Rudy Gobert.
He had a bunch of
Yeah. So he was more of like a more explosive role player on that team. Now he's showing I can carry a team. Because I don't think he carried Utah.
He had great role players around him that put up pretty much the same points and everything else as he did.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
so what about Garland?
Garland, he's a star. Because he's an all-star.
He had 40 the other day too.
He did.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm saying he's a upcoming star in the league because he's definitely putting up numbers right alongside of Donovan Mitchell.
Okay. Let's see where I'm at. I don't know about those.
Because in Milwaukee. New York, no superstar. They don't have a superstar. They got a couple. Because I don't like Julius Randle game.
Do they have a star?
I don't like Julius Randle game.
I was talking about him.
Oh, okay. Who talking about Jalen Brunson?
Yeah. I think he's gonna make an All-Star this year.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he gonna get. I don't think
he makes it.
He gonna get All-Star
in the East.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he gonna get All-Star.
Nah, he might be on the ballot, but he ain't gonna. He ain't gonna make it.
Well, write this down.
You mean like selected All-Star or like a reserve?
Oh, reserve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Heck, he ain't gonna start. I mean, especially with like So you got to think of who was on there last year. Ball pretty much just came back, so he's not going to be on there. I see Donovan Mitchell. He's going to grab a spot. Yep. He might grab like DeMar DeRozan spot or something like that.
But you got DeMar DeRozan. He'll be on there.
You think so?
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan is an all-star, 100%. You don't think he's all-star?
I haven't been paying attention to Chicago ball.
Yeah, he's an all-star.
I know Levine wants out of there.
Oh, of course, because they ain't the system that is built for DeMar DeRozan. They ain't built for him.
I can see Jalen Brunson will get a reserve spot for sure.
I don't think so, man. I think he come close, but I don't think he makes it.
I think he'd be fine where he.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about different eras of great players. Okay. So this era of great players is coming to an end. Will you miss it? So when I say that, I'm gonna give you a list of guys that's in this era that's great players.
Okay.
Got LeBron, 38. Curry, 34. KD, 34. Westbrook, 34. Harden, 33. PG, 32. Dame, 32. And then Kawhi, 31.
That's pretty much everybody I grew up on.
Yeah.
So, well, I miss it.
Will you miss them when they're gone?
Nah, because I think
there's some guys coming up behind them that's gonna carry the torch.
But it's so many of them.
Okay.
That you just don't know who's gonna stand out because you still got them still hooping. So I mean, you could have another KD somewhere else, but pretty much once Kobe was passing the torch, we already knew LeBron was there. But I don't know. I don't. So hard to keep up with basketball nowadays.
Yeah. So would you say this is the best era of basketball?
I like the 2010, Trace McGrady, Kobe,
that
Shaq.
All from I would say 99 to about 2010, 2011.
That was good.
To me, that was because you had
like Sacramento, Portland, Dallas, San Antonio. There's 4 teams already that was just top heavy in the West.
And then they all had some guys that can go.
Yeah, Lakers,
And then like I tell people, Trace McGrady, if he never got hurt, he never had that back problem.
Oh yeah,
I think he went down as one of the greatest scorers for sure.
Yeah.
in history. Yeah. So, all right, let's talk about Dak Prescott, man. Let's go to your Dallas area because I know you love Dallas.
I love the Mavericks.
You love the Mavericks, but okay.
Yeah.
Well, we
despise them. They're terrible.
So Dak Prescott, 14 interceptions this year.
Crazy.
Is he the right quarterback for the Cowboys, man?
Who else? You gonna put in that guy you had in a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
No. You paying Dak money for a reason.
Well, I mean, I understand with all the money you paying him, you gotta keep him and play him. But I'm just saying, when I was putting this together, it's like he's not that. He hasn't taken a step up to be a part of the upper echelon of quarterbacks in the NFL.
Do you need him to be?
Yeah, to win, you gotta have.
They have a great defense. You only got one star wide receiver, so
CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, I mean you got Schultz too, a tight end. Got 2 running backs. What else do you really need from him?
That's what I'm saying. Like
I would take the ball out of his hands more, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. But if you look at all the teams that are winning, that are going to Super Bowls, what's the common denominator?
Solid defense and okay quarterback.
Okay quarterback? Yeah. Now you just reaching. Nah. They got an okay D and like you say, great quarterback.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. For the Cowboys, especially in the division they play in, you gotta have great quarterbacks.
Yeah.
In order to win. That's why Tony Romo didn't win.
They say, defense win championships. So.
Sure, yeah. But you gotta make it there first. So how do you get there? By putting points on the board from your quarterback scoring, right?
Offense wins games, defense wins championships.
Exactly. There you go. That's what exactly. So you can't do that if you're not able to put your team in position. If I'm scoring, 20 points, but my defense on the field all the time, then of course they tired and then they giving up more points. So you gotta be able to score. But it's difficult for me because I think with all his interceptions he having now, and I know all of them are his fault, but a lot of them are just bad throws and wrong key moments of the game.
Yeah,
and that's what, to me, if you're going to be, one of the best quarterbacks or in the talk for best quarterback in the league, you can't afford to have those moments consistently. And he has. That's why he got 14 interceptions.
I think of him right now is like the year when Seattle won the championship and Russell Wilson was a quarterback. Just a managing quarterback, rely on your defense.
Yeah.
And he had some good wide receivers, Lockett and everybody else, and Baldwin. What's his name? Baldwin, not Lockett. He had Baldwin.
Yeah.
He had Marshall
Pensacola native.
Yeah. Who's from Pensacola?
Baldwin.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah,
didn't know that.
Yeah, he's from here.
Wow.
All right, let's. I got a NFL bust alert.
I got two.
You got two?
One.
You seen one?
The other one.
All right, so let's go. Mine's.
All right.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah, bust.
Really?
Bust. Yeah.
You don't think they've?
Nah, they was overhyped on that little rollout 60-yard pass he threw. I remember that. That was terrible. Like you really.
But do you believe they've actually given him a chance?
Yeah. Well, one year, yeah.
But I mean,
he don't fit their system. That's it.
Okay. But does that make him a bust? Because he
had 1 year at BYU.
No, I agree that they shouldn't have never reached for him that high.
Yeah.
Coming from BYU, because anybody coming from BYU or Yale or some school like that,
yeah,
you ain't playing no real dogs,
mm-hmm.
and then you're not, to me, capable of being a franchise quarterback out the gate.
It's like the Steph Curry effect.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. You know, everybody want that Pat Mahomes type quarterback,
mm-hmm.
and that's what he did in his pro day.
Mm-hmm.
Gave you that Pat Mahomes, like I said, roll out
60-yard bomb.
Yeah, rolled out to awkward side, a 60-yard bomb.
They said, yep, that's my guy.
Yep.
Yeah. So who's your bust?
Derek Carr. They want him out of there.
They sure do.
They just paid him too.
And they benched him. And they benched him.
Yeah, he said he's gonna take some time away from the team.
Oh, so he stepped away from the team too?
I don't know if that's true, but I heard that.
That's crazy.
My sources tell me.
Because they were saying that New Orleans is gonna try to get him.
Oh,
try to get Derek Carr.
Oh, I like that.
But my thing is
Titans.
Ryan Titans
go.
Yeah, Ryan Titans.
Peace out.
Yeah, it's time to let him go.
Yeah,
he's not. But we all knew when he was in Miami, he wasn't never that quarterback.
Oh, no.
To lead your team to a championship.
He once again 1 or 2 years at quarterback. He came in at Texas A&M as a wide receiver.
Yeah, exactly.
Switched over quarterback.
Yeah. So yeah, he definitely hasn't shown the capability, and he's hurt right now. But with what they have had in Tennessee, he should have done better than what he has.
Yeah. Derek Carr. I don't know, because they just brought Devontae Adams over too. So what do you do?
I'm saying, what do you do? Now you get rid of Derek Carr, who brought Devontae Adams over there.
Yeah. You don't have a first round pick.
And now you don't have no quarterback.
Yeah.
So that's going to affect D Adams if you ain't got no quarterback.
Maybe he going to want out. Maybe it's just the system too, because maybe he not too fond of the Josh McDaniels system.
Yeah, I think that. I think that's like the core of the issue.
Yeah,
is that he just don't like the system, and because he don't like the system, that they bumping heads.
Yeah. So
he like, all right, well, fine, then we just don't. Yeah, we just gonna sit you. Mm-hmm. And we ain't gonna worry about it because we ain't going to playoffs anyway. We already,
6-9.
Yeah, I want to say they already been booted.
Yeah.
From trying to make playoffs anyway. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go. Would you rather? Trevor Lawrence edition.
I love Trevor Lawrence right now.
You love Trevor Lawrence right now? I think he's playing amazing.
Yeah.
So let's go Trevor Lawrence or Dak Prescott.
I'm going Dak.
Trevor Lawrence or Daniel Jones.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence or Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Trevor Lawrence or.
Don't forget now, Trevor Lawrence is only 2 years in.
No, I think
and he just finally got a solid coach too.
I think they've set him up to have a wonderful career moving forward because they got him a head coach, which he's needed, and they've restructured the offensive line, and they got a decent wide receiver crew and running back crew for him. Mm-hmm. So now you take the pressure off of him trying to throw the ball for 40, 50 times a game.
Oh, thank God.
So I think with the way, especially right now, they're in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
They're in the wild card.
I think they're winning too.
They're in the wild card. So they was winning. I think it was up by like either 7 or 14. But
oh no, they're winning big time.
Oh yeah, because they playing Houston, ain't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So they're on track to make the playoffs, make the wild card, and then the defense is stout too. They got a real good defense.
Yeah, I think wouldn't say they're back, but they beat Dallas at home. Have some good home wins.
Yeah,
and some solid wins on the road too. So, especially with what the Titans are doing and Colts are flopping, they don't know what direction they want to go in.
Yeah, it's so funny. They keep putting Matt Ryan in and bench him. Put him in and bench him. They went out and got Nick Foles, and he just looked horrible.
Yeah,
he looked lost. He looked like he didn't know what was going on with the offense.
They got all this money into their offensive line, so what are you going to do?
Yeah. You think they keep Jeff Saturday as the head coach? You think they go out and find another coach?
Yeah.
Do you think they keep him on the staff, or did he just?
Nah, you blew a 34-point lead in Minnesota.
True.
Get out of there.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I couldn't believe that, bro. 34, and I'm talking about and I want to say in a quarter and a half. It wasn't even like it. It was a whole half. Like it was literally the end of the third quarter, and in the fourth quarter, you gave up all these points.
Yeah. You blew a 34-point lead to Kirk Cousins. Terrible.
To Kirk Cousins. I don't know why you're like Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback, man. I don't know why you're like. How about this, Trevor Lawrence or Kirk Cousins?
Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence.
That's
Kirk Cousins terrible.
That's crazy.
You like that?
Crazy. All right, so let's stay in the NFL now. J.J. Watt is returning at the end of the season. Where do you rank him among the greats as, a defensive lineman? Do you put him up there in the greats, or is he?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of got to. He got all the defensive player of the year accolades.
Yeah. He got two of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They like back-to-back years. Sacks, he's up there too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. Just sad he didn't win a championship. He spent all his time in Texas.
Yeah. That's the sucky part about his career is that you never got to see him on the grand stage.
Yeah.
And the 1 year they almost made it. I think when he was in Arizona, they lost. Like I want to say in the second round or something like that.
Yeah, I think they did pretty good too in Houston when they went to. Did they go to the conference finals? They went up. They was up there too. He was on the team too. But it's, another thing too is just like health. Health got him too.
Yeah, because he had some issues.
Yeah,
for sure.
All pec, arm, leg. I
think he tore his bicep a couple times too, which put him out and took some seasons from him. So yeah, I think he definitely had a great career, Hall of Fame career in my mind. So I think now as for up against the greats, I think he's like second tier, like 6 through 10.
I think
if you're talking about like
because you got
Joe Green. You got Mean Joe Green, you got Lawrence Taylor, all them, Dick Buckets and all them. I don't think he's above them, but he's right there on that second tier, right behind them.
But at what point do we start moving those players down?
It's tough because those guys shaped the league that J.J. Watt will even exist.
Yeah.
So that's why it's hard in every sport to remove the guys that came before them, because if those guys aren't there, then this guy isn't here.
So where's Aaron Donald at if he was to retire today?
Aaron Donald, I think he's second tier. I don't think he's top 5. I think he's in that 6 to 10 with JJ.
He got a ring.
He do got a ring.
Defensive player of the year.
He do.
Sacks. Everything's up there.
Like I say, for who he was to the game, I think he definitely shaped the game because, like I said, being I think he's a nose tackle, so he right in the middle.
So and tackle. Just depends.
So this depends on what they doing scheme wise, but I still think he had a good career or having a good career, but I don't think he top 5. He still got a little more to do if he want to be top 5. He win another Super Bowl.
I don't know what else he can really do.
Yeah. He come close to winning another. If he wins another Super Bowl, then I think I can I'll feel more comfortable putting him in the top 5.
I don't think they're gonna get another Super Bowl.
Nah, not in LA.
Yeah.
Nah, the Rams they won't. Yeah, they got the one they were supposed to get.
That's it.
And that's it. So they done. All right, so now let's go to hockey. I know we don't talk about a lot about hockey.
Yeah.
So Alex Ovechkin.
Okay.
Moved into the second all-time spot after he scored his 802 goal. Mm-hmm. I think Wayne Gretzky's
at. He got to be behind Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky is at 890.
Oh no, he's
893. You don't think he catching Wayne? Yeah, Wayne almost 900 goals.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna catch that because Ovechkin's.
He's like, I think he's 40 something.
I know he's
almost 40. He's almost 40 something. Well, no, I want to say he might be 30. He might be 38, 39. But yeah, he's right. He's right there.
Yeah, he's not catching.
You don't think he catch Wayne Gretzky?
Nah.
Yeah, because Wayne, I was like, man, 802. That's
I would say the only 3 I know is Wayne, Sidney, and Alex. That's it.
So when I was like, man, I want to know who's the first one. I looked it up and I was
should have known it was Wayne.
I'm like Wayne Gretzky. I'm like, but I didn't know he had that many. I didn't know it was 893.
Yeah.
I figured it was, closer to to Alex than it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were saying I think he's got to play like maybe 2 or 3 more seasons in order to catch Wayne.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard though. They play 80-some games like the NBA do.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, they said a few more years if he continue to play, then he'll catch it.
That's hard.
Yeah, because you talking basically 90 more goals he got to score.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like LeBron's situation right now.
Yep.
Speaking of that, I think LeBron just passed Kareem in all points, including playoffs.
Yeah, all time points. Yeah, he passed him. But like you say, just for as regular season, he's still behind him. But I think he passes him. I think he's what? Maybe that was like 1,000 some points away. Mm-hmm. Almost 1,000 some points away.
Yeah.
So yeah, he gonna catch him. He gonna.
Yeah.
Now when he catch him, is he the GOAT?
Not my GOAT.
No, not mine either. Yeah.
I think he came in the league when he was 18 years old.
Yeah. He should. I tell people he should score all those points.
Yeah.
He got a head start on all the people in front of him.
Yeah.
Because everybody else that scored the amount of points they scored, they went to school for 4 years, then came into the NBA, then they played and got all those points. Mm-hmm. But LeBron literally came from high school and was a baby, scoring points,
20-some points,
exactly, and winning, not winning, but being in the NBA, scoring all those points.
Yeah,
I feel like he got an early start, so that's why you see him have those points he have.
Yeah,
so that makes sense. All right, and then my last story I got for you, I wanted to talk to you about this tweet I saw.
Okay.
And see what you think about it. See if we'll talk about it a little bit. So, the tweet is by @Phil Beckner on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Okay, and what he said in the tweet was, college and high school players always reach out and ask me what they need to do to train with me or train with him. Mm-hmm. His response is always make 100 threes, 100 free throws every day for 2 weeks, and let me know how that goes. And then he said that he can count on one hand how many people have done it and followed up with him. Mm. So what you think about that?
I always thought that was the motto.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I think Rip Hamilton said he'd shoot 100 free throws before he leaves the gym. Some of the all-time greatest said they did that. So
yeah,
it's your will. Mm-hmm. If you don't have that will, then you don't want it.
Yeah,
especially nowadays. It's a microwave culture. Yeah, everybody want everything easy. Yeah, everybody want everything instant. Put it in the microwave when they actually got to put it in the oven, let it cook.
Yeah, I like the tweet because, like I say, to me, what that tells you as a trainer is that you have a dedicated guy or girl that really wants to get better. Yeah, because if you're asking me to make 100 threes and 100 free throws every day for 2 weeks, that means I gotta get in the gym and put some work in. Yeah. And if you don't go do it and then come back to me, then I know you weren't somebody I need to work with anyway. Mm-hmm. So your motor and your will is not there. Yeah. So you, like you said, you just want to get clicks and you just want to say, hey, I was working out with this person, but in reality, you ain't trying to get better. Mm-hmm. You ain't trying to do what's necessary to elevate your game. So
how many people do you actually see out there doing that workout anyway? How many people you see in the gym actually just trying to perfect their game that's in the high school? None. I know you pretty much stay in the gym.
Yeah, none. They all think they have a well-rounded, developed game, but they don't. Because a lot of them can't go left, can't dribble left, can't finish left, can't get to step back, can't get to a moment where this dribble or this handle of the ball is the best option. Yeah, they can't get to that because all they know is just trying to put the ball in the hole. Yeah, and then shooting threes is another bad problem. Like everybody wants to shoot threes, but like, bro, if you're not working on shooting threes, then you can't come in here and shoot threes. Mm-hmm. So that's why I think with the kids in this generation, that's how they need to be approached. To say, hey, if you want to work with me, show me that you willing to work, because this requires a lot of work with me to be a part of what I do.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're not going to waste my time. Yeah. Waste my efforts to train you and you're not taking it seriously.
Yeah. Because you're talking about between all the times that I have to spend with you, scheduling wise, I'm with you 2 or 3 times a week. And then every time I have to deal with whatever you got going on when you come to the gym versus coming to the gym and leaving that outside and saying to yourself, okay, I'm gonna come here and make these jumpers, because that eventually I get to a place where I can have the financial stability to change a lot of the issues that I have going on with me. Yeah. So that's why I think it's important to look at it that way. So all the players know, hey, he want me to work with him, then he need to show me it's worthy of working with him. Yeah. So I just think players get caught up too much in the whole idea of, I can just ask you and you're just gonna do it and it ain't gonna be no problem. Then I can post online that I work with you just so I can get more attention, versus actually becoming better from being with you. So, all right, man, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us, Ty. Appreciate you again, bro. As always, you enjoy the rest of your day, and like I say, everybody out there, enjoy 2023, because like I say, you don't always have an opportunity. Not everybody had the opportunity to make it 2023. So, be thankful and enjoy the rest of this year. And of course, this year we got a lot in store for different guests. Of course, more and more fire topics as always. But as always, thank you for watching. And make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Let us know what you thought of this episode. And as always, we work together on trying to implement it on the next show. But until then, man, Happy New Year. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.